Hello people, welcome back to another episode of Relating Me and You and Me through YouTube, and here I am with another series. Just when we were done with Diwali series, here we are with the wedding series known as Big Fat Weddings. And we are going to have a lot of videos, lot of shots that belong to this series. So if you want to see, kindly go ahead and subscribe, because Diwali series was quite a hit and I thought why not do a wedding series, because it's going to be quite helpful for all those brides this season, along with that the wedding guest too. So if you want to see some amazing content, go ahead and subscribe. And now coming back to this video, what is it about? Well, I am going to recommend you a few products here which are going to be amazing for the brides to add into their vanity. There are going to be two categories where we'll have high-end makeup and we'll have an dupe kind of in a drugstore style. So I'm going to recommend both here. So whichever category you belong to, you should go ahead and check this video out, because it's going to be quite helpful. And about this face, well, you'll come to know if you watch this video till the end. And now, without me much blabbering, let's just directly get into the video. Let's begin. So starting with this video, I am going to be talking about 5 categories here. I am recommending you a drugstore product and a high-end product in these 5 categories. And if I know that you're liking this kind of videos and you think this is going to be helpful, you should drop down a comment so that I know that these videos are working for you, and I'll make more in the same category. So I'll make more such videos which belong to different categories, but in the makeup genre and skincare, hair care, we can do a lot of it. So whatever you need, drop it in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to do it. But right now, let's talk about the 5 categories that I am going to be recommending the products for. So the first one is stroke creams. And when I talk about stroke creams, I have these 2 products with me right here. This is Lakme Lumi cream, which is an affordable version of MAC stroke cream in the shade Pink Light. Now forever since I've been using MAC, I have always been using Pink Light version of it, because I think that just suits really well on my skin. And these both products perform very similar, but this one is at a fraction of price compared to the MAC one. But if you are a high-end girl, you should definitely go ahead and try, because MAC one is also amazing. But at the same time, this can easily be said to be a dupe of the MAC one, just the performance wise. So on the right side of my face, you are going to see the MAC stroke cream and how it is performing. This is how the texture of the stroke cream looks like, and it's beautiful to give a nice glow to your skin without adding any kind of shimmer to your face. And coming to the Lakme Lumi side, it's definitely adding that inner pinky glow to your skin, again without adding any kind of glitter on your face. So these both are quite useful in anybody's makeup routine, because both of them can be also used directly on your face. If you are a no makeup girl, you can directly use this on your face as your moisturizer, and it will perform wonders, because it's going to give you inner glow on your skin. So it's going to look healthy and glowy without any makeup. Now coming to the second category, that's going to be primers. And again, if you are a no makeup girl, this still should be in your vanity, because both these primers perform so well. Now I belong to a category where I have huge pores and really oily skin, so these primers definitely fill in my pores and at the same time nicely blurs them out, and also helps not penetrate that oil into my skin and break down my makeup for a really long time. So on the high-end side, I am recommending this Smashbox Photo Finish Minimize Pores Primer. I always buy minis of these because they're just more pocket friendly, and your product doesn't go into waste if you don't use it for too long. So that's another plus point, that you get a mini in this Smashbox version. And if you see, I'm just pushing it into my pores, and that is how you should apply this kind of primer where you're trying to blur out your pores. Now coming to the e.l.f. one, it's really pocket friendly, and again very amazing for the people who have huge pores, because this nicely fills into my pores and blurs them out and make sure my makeup lasts really long. I'm talking about next category. We are definitely talking about concealers, because I mean, whether you are a person who doesn't like makeup or you are a person who wants to go full glam, concealers play very important role in both the things. So I am here to recommend a Too Faced concealer. This is known as Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This is absolutely amazing, my forever favorite, doesn't cake on my skin and is very easy to blend in. If you see, it's blending like a dream and is setting itself. It definitely creases a little bit under my eyes, but that's really easy to set with any powder and you're good to go. So I absolutely love this Born This Way concealer. I'm using it in the shade light beige and has great coverage. Coming to my drugstore style, I am using the Stars concealer in the shade light again. If you see, this comes in really amazing packaging and I like to use it directly with my beauty blender. I pick it up with my beauty blender and just dab wherever I want to have coverage, and my god, just rupees 300 and such amazing coverage and such amazing stay time as well. It really lasts long on my skin. Generally there is no concealer that stays on my nose, it always breaks down, but the Stars one does that for me and I absolutely love it for that. It doesn't crease, it's nice, it's neither drying nor hydrating, it's just the right, it's just at the right point where it's a mixture of both. It doesn't dry my under eyes because they are really dry and no concealer generally works for it if it's little bit drying or matte, but this one definitely does that. It provides coverage, and if you're a person who has dark under eyes, who has a lot of pigmentation on their face, I should definitely tell you to use this Stars concealer. It's amazing, and for the price you get it, you should not miss this out. Moving to the next category, those are powders. I'm talking about loose powders here specifically, which are amazing to set your makeup on place and at the same time is going to make sure that your makeup lasts really long. So for the high-end side, I am recommending this Laura Mercier loose powder. This is in the shade Translucent because this is really expensive and I don't want to have any shades that's brightening or anything, because this one can just set my face on place even when I don't want to put on any makeup, but just apply a primer and then this powder to blur everything out and just walk out of my door. This works really amazing. I don't set my whole face with it when I'm doing makeup because I just want that specific areas like my nose and my under eyes which generally crease or oil, and I don't set my face, but that's the trend nowadays, right? Coming to the drugstore style, I definitely have to talk about this K-Beauty HD Setting Loose Powder in the shade Banana. This is such an amazing powder. This has beaten Fit Me Loose Powder for me because that's one powder that's worked on my skin, because otherwise my skin, when I apply powder on it, it looks, you know, the pores are enhanced and texture is enhanced and everything, but Fit Me helped me to some extent. It was not the best powder for my skin. It's not something that was wow for my skin because it did not work in the best way, but it was above all others. But when I talk about this K-Beauty one, this has definitely topped my game. It blurs out my pores and makes sure my texture is not enhanced when I am setting my powder. So definitely a great recommendation. If you have oily skin, you should definitely try and put your hands on this powder. Coming to the next category, how can I miss a cream blush? So here I am with some amazing recommendation in cream blush category. Now both of these are actually not high-end, I may say, but they perform like any high-end blush if you would think of. So I have this K-Beauty cream blush in the shade Rustic Rush on one side of my face. That's the high-end side because it's slightly expensive to what I would pay for a cream blush, but I still absolutely love it for the kind of pigmentation it gives. I always apply it on my cheeks, on my eyes, and on my lips also sometimes whenever I want to give that monotone look but without putting on too much makeup. But this is also amazing when we compare its stay power because it stays whole day. I have used this blush quite many times and it stays for me the whole day, because cream blush is the one thing that would disappear from my face generally really quickly, but this one definitely stays. And for the other side of my face, I have this Nykaa lipstick in the shade Bombay. Now if you're thinking about why a lipstick, because this shade and the stay power it has on my cheeks is simply amazing. It has amazing pigmentation which can be builded up or toned down. That's the best thing about this lipstick, and being a matte lipstick, it stays for really long. More than lipstick, I would love this as my cream blush. If you are that person who doesn't like cream blushes or is into powder blushes, I definitely have two recommendations for that category too. I have this Cuffs and Lashes Cuppy Cake for my budget friendly people. Amazing pigmentation, really stays long, beautiful shades available in this brand, and you should definitely go ahead and try it out because I love this. And coming to my high-end recommendation, again this is slightly expensive, not exactly high-end but slightly expensive than drugstore. This is Milani blush in the shade Luminoso 05 and I love it. It's baked powder blush. It also works as a great highlighter for my skin, so it's all in one. Whenever I apply this blush, I don't generally have to apply a highlighter on my face. So I absolutely love it and it goes really long. I might show you here a little bit. Let me just apply it here, and wow, it's really reflective and does not have that glittery kind of look. It has that golden sheen to it which acts as both blush and highlighter, and I love it. And guys, those are the 5 categories that I would like to recommend in this video. And if you want me to recommend more categories in makeup or skincare or hair care, please drop it in the comment section below, so I'll know that you want me to make more such videos, and I'll be more than happy to do it for you guys. So kindly go ahead and drop it in the comment section. And if you talk about this makeup, let me know how do you like it, the jewelry, the makeup. I have got full bridal vibes right here and I'm absolutely loving it. Now other than these products, whatever I have used on my face is going to be down in the description box just in case you're interested. My lipstick, my eye look, and other things that I used on my face. Other than that, this eye look, if you're obsessed like me, because I'm simply loving it, I have this short series going on my channel where I am doing 10 eye looks with one palette, and which palette I'm talking about, go ahead and check it in the shorts. I'll link it here in the eye, and you should definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel because that doesn't cost you anything, but it would mean a world to me. And that's all for this video. If you like it, give it a big fat thumbs up, and if there is anything else that you want me to make videos on, drop it in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to do it. And also please comment on how I am looking because I am clearly obsessed. Until then, take care. Ta-da!